Yo, you are now rocking with Firelane Fridays. Once again, I go by the name of Wayne Watts. We got an amazing show today. We got a dope guest on the line from Roc Nation. None other than Rel Carter. Rel, you here?
Yep.
Bet. So we're gonna hop straight into it. Nebu and Nati, they go to Archuleta Elementary School. They want to know, what does an A&R do?
Hey, what's up, Nebu and Nati? A&R stands for Artist and Repertoire, and we basically do the talent scouting. We the ones who go out to the showcases, find the talent, present them to the label. But then there's also another aspect of A&R in the project. So let's say it's a singer, we working on her project, or a rapper. It's our job to find the beats and the songwriters and the people that's gonna be on the album. And, once the album is done, picking those songs that's gonna make the album, and then sonically seeing what order the songs is gonna be in.
Antonio at Archuleta Elementary School wants to know, what does it take to become a great and well-recognized A&R?
What's up, Antonio? It's just having a good ear for music. No one can tell. It's not something you learn. Like, you can't go to school for being an A&R. You just got to have that ear for talent. Being able to identify with dope melodies and good writing abilities, and it's really something you're pretty much born with.
Precious in the 10th grade at George Washington wants to know, when did you first start at Roc Nation, and what was it like?
Hey, Precious. I started interning at Roc Nation in, I want to say, 2012. So I've been here since then. So I interned in 2012, and then by the end of the summer, they offered me the position. It's fun. Everything is very family oriented. Like, there's not like, if there's a project going on, everyone's working on it. It's not like, hey, you control this project, nobody can help you. It's like everything is just family. It's a very family oriented company.
Marciella in the 10th grade at George Washington wants to know, what's your favorite part about your job?
Hey, Marciella. My favorite part is you get to listen to music all day. Like, who doesn't want to have a job where you get to just listen to music all day, and you get paid to listen to music and find new songs that you like and find artists that you like. That's the fun stuff.
Joshua at George Washington, he's in the 10th grade, wants to know, what steps did you take to get your job, and were they difficult? Like, was it hard getting into the business?
Hey, what's up, Joshua? No, the steps I took was interning. And then, after interning, during interning, actually bringing quality music here so that they can see that you actually have the talent to do this. So it wasn't hard. The hard part is finding the actual talent. But once you find something good, that's the easy part. Everything's easy from there on out.
Victor at Metro University wants to know, what do you do to keep your mind open when it comes to new type of music and new types of artists?
Hey, what's up, Victor? That's a really great question, because I don't like the new music that comes out. I like it, like the little Uzis and stuff. I like the vibe of it, like being in clubs and stuff and parties when they play that music. But, it's just all about evolving. Music is going to change rapidly every year. You just got to, of course you're going to have the people that stick to the stuff that you like. But I just keep an open mind energy. I just look for the pure talent in everybody and not criticize. If a song is terrible, then it's terrible. But I just look for the pure talent and try to find something about each song and try to weigh out why I like it and why I don't like it.
Jose and Maya at Northridge want to know, how has streaming affected the way you market music and your label to the public?
Hey, Maya and Jose. Streaming, only thing I feel like streaming just allowed it to go to everywhere faster than, CDs may have. Because, sometimes when you drop a CD, you'll do like a US release date, and then a week later do a, overseas release date. Streaming just allowed people to get the music faster. It affected them because it affected pure sales, and it takes more streams now to get an actual sale. But I think it's good. We're in the digital age now, so it had to happen one day. No one wants to buy CDs anymore anyway. Nobody has time. If you could just go on your phone and type on the app and find music, it makes everything more accessible for people.
Devon at George Washington wants to know, is your job heavily draining on you at times, physically, emotionally?
What's up, Devon? Not really. I mean, it can be because, sometimes when you just want to, after a long day of being in the office, you just want to go home or, chill with your friends or, do something fun. But, sometimes you got to go to the studio until 5 o'clock in the morning. But I mean, it all comes with it. It's not as consistent because once there's no more music going on, then what? Then that's when you get all the free time. So you start missing it. But I don't think it's draining. You just got to take the good with the bad. And, you just got to prioritize everything more.
Porton at George Washington wants to know, who's your favorite artist to work with?
My favorite artist to work with was DJ Mustard. DJ Mustard, because we around the same age. And, so we pretty much we agree on the same things and we like to do the same thing. So that was definitely one of my favorite people because he's really cool, down to earth. And, it's all about the vibe that you get with people. And our vibe was always good. So that's my favorite person to work with.
Sebastian in 10th grade at George Washington wants to know, did you go to college? If so, where and what did you study?
What's up, Sebastian? I went to college. I went to Salem University in West Virginia. I actually got a degree in business management. It was for me, it was boring because coming from New York City and New Jersey, being in the city all the time, to having to move to, the country like West Virginia where there's like dirt roads and there's not much lights and, having to deal with, racial profiling from time to time. It was cool. I actually graduated early and I actually did my last semester online. So I was actually home for my last semester because it was just too much going on out there. I was like, I got to get home. I'll finish, but I got to do this from home.
Daniela at Archuleta Elementary School wants to know, what changes do you see in the music industry and how will those changes impact you?
Hey, Daniela. The changes I see now is I feel like real music is coming back. As far as, real hip hop, I mean, it's going to be great for me because that's what I listen to, like the J. Cole's, the Lox just dropped a good album. We got people like Don Q out here that's really rapping. So I think it's going to be a good thing. Next thing we need to get back is real R&B. Hopefully this New Edition movie that just came out will inspire some people to start making some real music again.
Some more Candy Rains and Can You Stop? Can You Stand in the Rains and everything?
We need that.
Kathy at Archuleta Elementary wants to know, how much does an A&R make?
Huh?
How much does an A&R make?
How much does an A&R make? I don't know. What's up, man? I mean, it depends on what label you work at and the work you put in. But it's a salary-based job. So it's not like you got to, clock in and be like, well, you know how much you're going to get every check, pretty much. I don't know how much A&Rs make.
Lexi Redwine in the 10th grade at George Washington wants to know, how can I get signed to Roc Nation?
Lexi, it depends on what she does. Is she an artist? If she's dope, we can figure some things out. She's dope and we love her and she's passionate about her thing. I mean, hey, that's all it takes is the talent. We can work with anybody that got talent pretty much. She got to submit her music.
And then how would you go about submitting music?
I mean, she can send it to me. I'm going to give her my email.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years in the industry? Like, what is your main goal that you are trying to get out of?
In the industry?
Yeah, and or anywhere. Like I ask all my guests, like in 10 years, where do they see themselves? What does your legacy look like in 10 years?
Well, hopefully not in the music industry. I mean, I love it. It's cool. It's fun. I mean, always being a part of it, but I just got so much other things that I do that hopefully will allow me to just do music for fun and not have to actually be a career. Because, Rodney Williams, we started a tech company together. Outside of Listener, sorry. That hopefully, will take off this year. And, just whatever opportunity comes to me. I DJ, so that's fun. It really depends on, I'm all about taking whatever opportunity comes to me. That makes sense, of course, not just any opportunity.
What are 3 pieces of advice that you would give to a student that wants to be in your position right now?
Be persistent, be passionate, And another thing is, you got to give back, man. So when it's all said and done, I want to be known as a person that actually gave back. Because I mean, when it's all said and done for me, when my career's over, if I don't teach the people behind me, then who's gonna teach the people? Like, you rather them learn from me doing it than having to go through it on their own. That way they could teach the people coming from behind them.
Yo, with that being said, bro, we have enjoyed having a great time with you. Firelane Fridays has been amazing. Talk to y'all next week. Deuces.